Hey y'all, welcome to the Hoodoo Tarot Queen. I got some Palo Santo here. Y'all know I like to light this before my readings. So today at work we had this, big Lunar New Year celebration that took place in our conference center. And I went down to it. Now technically, um the Lunar New Year starts on February 17th, but today is March 10th. So it's been a while since the start of it. But while I was at the celebration, I was seeing individuals, coworkers that I have not seen in years. And it happened more than once. Okay. I seen about three coworkers I have not seen in years. And I also seen someone that I hadn't seen since last year. And I feel like that's bringing some energy of within this reading today that you may see someone that you haven't seen in years. I don't know who this person could be. I mean, it could be an ex. It could be a friend. I just heard an ex friend. Maybe someone that you're no longer friends with. So, it could be any of those individuals. But I feel like um, there's definitely going to be someone you're going to come across randomly, you're going to see randomly that you haven't seen in years, okay? So I feel like this meeting will be good. I think you'll be happy about it. I don't think that um, you're going to like. I don't think the meeting or seeing this person is like gonna ruin your day. Now, for some of you, I think there may be someone that you see who it might be a bit off-putting for you, but in a way it's going to help you see how much you've grown. I also came across someone who I seen today, and they didn't even speak to me, but I'll say, like, me and this person didn't have the best relationship, right? There wasn't really any bad feelings, but I it started to think about how much I've grown as a person, as an individual. And this person didn't contribute to my growth, right? This person kind of hindered my growth in a way. And so when I moved on, I did better. I really grew as a person. So you may come across someone um, who really hindered your growth, and it'll help you realize how far you've come. And then for others of you, you'll definitely come across someone who you're very happy to see, right? So let's get into this reading. The first card out is Unity. And I feel like that just feeds back into, you know, everything that I experienced today, and everything that I believe the collective is going to be experiencing here in the next few days or couple weeks. This unity with someone that you haven't seen in a long time. This person may have dropped out of your life because of guilt, but while they were gone, you've been really taking care of yourself. You've learned self-love and self-care, and you've also learned some self-worth within that. Yeah, this guilt card here. I think they sabotaged the relationship that you all had before. Um, whatever was going on previously. We have a fire sign that you're dealing with. So the person that's going to, there's going to be this meeting, this reunion, and um, they are a fire sign, either Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, right? Um, this person, as I said, they felt guilty about something, but they had a lot of pride over whatever that they were dealing with, or whatever happened in the situation. They had a lot of pride revolving around it. Yep, it was a lot of toxicity in this relationship, and I feel like I said in the beginning, the people that I seen today, that I haven't seen these people in years. Um, so I feel like you haven't seen this person in years. When you were dealing with this person, it was very toxic. I think when they come back, they probably have changed a bit. Especially if you haven't seen them in years. Now, if you've seen them last year, they likely haven't changed. People don't change that fast. It takes them years to change, and that's even if they change, right? So, um, they're dreaming about you. This person is currently dreaming about you, or you could be dreaming about them. And if you are dreaming about them, you are likely, or excuse me, they are likely thinking about you heavily. Okay, heavily, they're thinking about you. So, what else do we have? When they come back, there'll be some balance in this. I feel like this person is going to apologize for whatever they did, for whatever. I'm specifically hearing whatever they said. So for some of you, this person is no longer in your life because of the things that they said to you. I'm hearing very cruel, very abusive things. So maybe this person was verbally abusive towards you, and you ended it with them for whatever reason, right? I feel like when this person does come back, they are going to want to be committed to you. I have the commitment card here. They're going to want to be committed to you. This says until death tear us apart, but I read this, so for me, this is my till death do us part. So they may want a long-term commitment. They may want to get married or really be in a committed relationship with you. Okay, there's going to be a solid foundation that this person is going to want to build with you. Yeah, going back to the dreams, this person is thinking about you. I have the memories and nostalgia card here. So they're thinking about you heavily. They, um, they're reminiscing, and they're going through the past between you and them. Everything that you all went through, um the dates that you went on, the holidays that you spent together. This is what this person is thinking about. And they also could be thinking about spending future holidays with you, because like I said, they want to be committed to you, right? So let's see what else we can get. I do want to mention that So I believe anybody in an abusive relationship should leave and stay gone. I do believe that um, abuse escalates. So, for any of you who were dealing with someone who was incredibly verbally abusive to you, this is not a signal to go back to that person. This is a signal to stay away from that person. That person's never going to change. Anybody who is abusive to you, verbally abusive to you, will continue to be verbally abusive to you because they don't have any respect for you. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else? Okay, so this person, maybe in the past, this person, I got this I want control card here. I feel like that's not the current energy of this person. I don't feel like they currently want control over you. I feel like that is something that they were dealing with from the past. It's like I said, I feel like because I have the balance and karma justice card here, and I feel like that this person has changed. I truly do. I feel like they've changed. I don't feel as if they, have this toxic energy anymore. Like I said, especially if it's been years since dealing with this person. Um, so I feel like that's really something from the past that they wanted control. I don't feel like they want control anymore. What they do want is to be rebuild trust with you. Like I said earlier, I got this solid foundation card here, so they definitely want to build something sustainable with you. Whatever they did to, lose your trust, they want to work on rebuilding that. What else, Spirit? I want to fix my mistakes. So they want to fix whatever they did in the past. Again, they want to make things right with you. They want to change. And I think that's a good sign. They want to build trust, and they want to rebuild trust, and they really want to fix their wrongdoings with you. So I got my traditional tarot here, and I'm going to pull from there and see what other messages we can get. Okay. In the past, this person was living beyond their means. So if this person hadn't been abusive towards you, this is, why they ended things. They were living beyond their means. They were no longer able to, I'm hearing provide for you. So maybe for some of you, this person, you were living with this person. They were providing, or at least partially providing, and they no longer could do it. Or, if you weren't living together, they just didn't have the means to take you on dates, take you out to eat. I'm hearing buy you a birthday gift. So that might be specific to someone. Buy you a birthday gift, which is kind of crazy. I feel like this is for someone. if somebody broke up with you before your birthday, don't go back to that person. They knew your birthday was coming up. They purposely broke up with you so they didn't have to get you a gift. Or, they broke up with you because they didn't have enough money to get you a gift. That person doesn't take you seriously. Some of us, we don't always want material things. We could just be okay with, being at home, having our significant other cook for us, or, very, very simple things, right? Where some of us are not always looking for a gift. But, if this person couldn't figure out something else to do besides getting you a gift for your birthday, then, this person isn't serious about you. And this is someone who is always going to behave that way. And it's not just going to be birthdays. It's going to be holidays. It's going to be Christmas, Valentine's Day, whatever days that are important to you. This person had a victim mentality. So they're the type to, if something happened, maybe you all got in an argument, and they would say, oh, you all got in an argument, and they would say some really nasty things. This person would blame you for saying those things. Okay, this is the kind of person that some of you are dealing with. Okay, let me see what else, Spirit. What else? Those of you who are dealing with the person that's coming back, because for some of you, that I think I'm gonna say, for all of you, somebody is coming back, right? There's gonna be a reunion for all of you, but some of you, you need to not follow through with this reunion. Now, some of you can and should totally follow through with this union that is about to come towards you in the next couple of days or weeks. And I believe Spirit is asking you to surrender to, whatever reunion is coming towards you. I just heard that, and I feel like this is kind of getting off of this reading, but some of you are going to have a reunion with a job. So I don't know how to take that, because how do you have a reunion with a job? So maybe some of you have been looking for a job. Some of you are being called back to a job. You may have been laid off, and your company is asking you to come back. So that's for few of you. Okay, few of you are going to be asked to return. But like I said, Spirit is, asking you to surrender to all of this, right? Okay, some of you are going to have a difficult decision to make when this person comes back. And I feel like that is really in regards to those of you who are dealing with a person who has pretended to change. Those of you are dealing with someone who has truly changed, but the others of you are dealing with someone who is pretending and who just want to be in this toxic cycle with you again. That is all that they want. A Spirit is asking you to release fear. Again, the surrender, release fear. There's something that you need to release. Negative thoughts, fear around something, whatever it is, you need to release it. You need to give it to spirit, give it to the universe, give it to God, whatever, whoever you believe in. Um, Give it to that deity and let it go and move forward. Spirit is asking you to focus, to pay attention to your intuition, to focus on your intuition, to really dig deep and really dig deep. Oh, give me a moment here. My cards are all over the place. Spirit is asking you, whatever decision that you need to make. I just feel like it's going back to surrender. I mean, this card here is about trusting yourself, but it's still around surrendering. So there's something that you need, and it could be this connection that you need to surrender to. Trust yourself in this connection. Trust yourself in this reunion that's about to occur. Okay, so I feel like, I keep just circling around that, release fear, release doubt. So I'm gonna move on, and I'll pull a time frame card actually. And I know I said I believe this reunion is gonna occur in the next days or weeks for some of you, but I can also pull a time frame card to see if we can get a little bit more specific on when this reunion will happen. And again, I want to clarify that this reunion is not a romantic reunion for everybody. Okay, and not everything is about romance and love. Some of us have a different path that I don't want to say that we should take, that we're meant to take, but because we can all choose. This is our life, right? We can choose what we want in our life. We have free will to do that. But I feel like there may be connections that you're meant to be in, to help you grow. But I also think there's, sometimes some of us are just not meant to be in a connection because connections don't give us the growth that we need. Okay, Spirit, please give us a time frame on when this reunion will occur. Hey. Okay, sorry about that. My setup here is real weird right now. I have this light sitting on top of something. I just ordered a ring light today, so hopefully, my setup will be better and it'll really help me be more consistent in my readings. Okay, but let's see. Okay, so I got like very vague, but I need a little bit more specific. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, this is interesting. When the walls are down, which kind of goes back to surrendering. So that's your time frame, when the walls are down. And I feel like I said, that goes back to trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, really surrendering to this connection, and this reunion will happen. Okay, so that is all that I have for y'all. Bye.